Okay, Okinawa, you're listening to the Wave Morning Show. My name is Senior Airman RadioProgram. It's 7:07. Happy Wednesday to you. Weather could be worse. It could be better. It's about 86 degrees right now at our Plaza Housing Studios. Thunderstorms in the forecast tomorrow and beyond. Chance of a thunderstorm today. And, of course, big T-Core update. We are in T-Core Storm Watch. Again, which does not mean that a typhoon is going to hit, but it means that a typhoon is close enough to the point where maybe it possibly could hit if it deviates off of its current track or current intensity. The exact definition is that strong winds of 35 knots sustained or greater are possible due to the proximity of a tropical cyclone. However, winds are not forecasted to meet the destructive wind criteria, which is defined as 50 knots sustained or gust factors of 60 knots or greater. Personnel should follow standard operating procedures for T-Core Storm Watch and stay alert for any changes to T-Core status. The storm is also close enough to the area that a heightened alert status is necessary in order to rapidly establish elevated T-Core conditions should the storm deviate from the forecasted track or intensity. So, you always want to be prepared. Again, it doesn't mean that a typhoon is going to hit. It means a typhoon is kind of close to us and could potentially maybe hit, but it's not guaranteed. It's not a guarantee that because we're in T-Core Storm Watch that we're going to go to an elevated T-Core status. However, it never hurts to be prepared. Coming up this hour, I've got a lot of great music for you. We'll continue to give you updates as they become available on the weather. I've got some Fall Out Boy for you. I've got Florence and the Machine. I've got MKTO and much, much more. Keep it locked right here. This is Wave 89. That was country music. It's 7:16 here on the Wave Morning Show. My name is Senior Airman RadioProgram. 84 degrees at our Plaza Housing Studios. We are in T-Core Storm Watch, which means that sustained winds of knots 35 knots or greater are possible. It means basically typhoon's close enough to us where it might hit us, might not hit us. It's nearby. We're going to have some winds, so just stay tuned for more updates. Nothing to fret about quite yet. Just a T-Core update for you. And, of course, as more updates become available, we will give them to you. East-west caution, the sea condition. Your buck is worth 120 yen at all of your military banking facilities. We've talked about the Kin Blue Beach Bash put on by our friends at MCCS. It was scheduled for this weekend, the 11th of July. It has been moved now to the typhoon date, just in case that inclement weather hits. It will take place the 18th of July. You can join MCCS from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Kin Blue Beach, which is right outside of Camp Hansen. It's open to all SOFA personnel and local Japanese. There's going to be a ton of fun activities for you, so make sure you check it out. Visit mccsokinawa.com for more information. Got your full weather forecast in 2 minutes. This is Wave 89. Here it is, your weather forecast, brought to you by the 18th Wing Weather Flight and ShogunWeather.com. 89 degrees our high today, 88 degrees the high tomorrow, and bust out the winter coats because 87 degrees will be our high on Friday. Chance of a thunderstorm today. Thunderstorms in the forecast both tomorrow and Friday, as well as throughout the weekend. And again, we're in T-Core Storm Watch, which means winds of 35 knots sustained or greater are possible. A typhoon is close enough to us to the point where they want to put us on, just a little bit of an alert, T-Core Storm Watch, but it's nothing to freak out about. It does not mean that a typhoon's going to hit. It basically just means hey, something might happen, so just be ready just in case. Just in case is kind of a good way to describe that. So it's not the end of the world, but REM thinks that it is. You're listening to AFN Radio. REM, the end of the world as we know it, and they just now announced that they're making a Han Solo anthology film in the Star Wars series as well. So we've got the new trilogy. The first one comes out this December. Next year we'll have Rogue One, which is the first of the anthology films, which focuses on, I believe, a squadron of X-Wing pilots. And now they've announced that this one, they didn't give us a title or anything like that, or at least I didn't see one, but it's going to focus on Han Solo and how he became one of the best smugglers in the galaxy. And I got to tell you, I've never felt so much cautious enthusiasm in my life because, as every Star Wars fan is aware, it can go very well or it could go very bad. So a lot of information still to come on that. A lot of it's going to depend on who they cast as a young Han Solo, as to whether it's going to be good or not. And man, we'll see. I'm very excited. Don't let me, it's where Star Wars fans are like lovers who've had their hearts broken. We're just like, I don't know. I think, can I trust you? I'm not sure. So we'll see. But awesome news from the Star Wars universe. If you're a Star Wars fan, as you know that I am. So yeah, good times. Here's Sage the Gemini featuring Nick Jonas, Good Thing, and you are listening to AFN Radio. Train Drive By, the name of that track. It's 7:33 here on the Wave Morning Show. I'm Senior Airman CrAToryCusimano. It's 86 degrees at our Plaza Housing Studios. East-west caution. We are in T-Course Storm Watch, and your buck is worth 120 yen at all of your military banking facilities. And MCCS is offering you the Baby Boot Camp, which is definitely not what it sounds like. What it is it's a class that will assist in preparing expectant mothers and fathers on what to expect during the third trimester and the first 6 weeks of their baby's life. Parents will learn how to prepare for delivery, basics of infant development, self-care, infant safety, newborn care, community resources, and much, much more. Contact MCCS for more info. It is on July 10th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Very good program to take advantage of there. Lots of great music coming up. Keep it right here. This is Wave 89. Gorilla Zoe, Echo. That one was from 2009. It's 7:52 here on the Wave Morning Show. I'm Senior Airman CrAToryCusimano. In broad daylight, it was just raining outside here at our Plaza Housing Studios. It's 86 degrees, east-west caution, and we are in T-Course Storm Watch, which means that strong winds of 35 knots sustained or greater are possible due to the proximity of a tropical cyclone. However, winds are not forecasted to meet the destructive wind criteria, which is defined as 50 knots sustained or gust factors of 60 knots or greater. Personnel should follow the standard operating procedures for T-Course Storm Watch and stay alert for any changes to T-Course status. So it's near us, might not hit us, probably won't hit us, but they put us in T-Course Storm Watch just for your awareness. So just stay tuned in case there are any more updates, but that's where we are right now. And hey, just because there's typhoons on the way doesn't mean you can't enjoy the summertime. Coming up in a few weeks, the 2015 Caribbean Party, July 24th and 25th from 7 to midnight each night at Torrey Beach. They're going to have Caribbean dishes, Caribbean music, tropical drinks, top local DJs for your listening pleasure, as well as Okinawa's favorite Latin band, Kachimba. And they'll also have fireworks at 9:45 p.m. just in case you missed the ones this past weekend. AP Radio News coming up in about 6 minutes. This is AFN Radio.